Yo, yo, what's good? It's your boy Moody here with yet another review. Today we're taking a look at the Monday Night Wars. That's right, WWE versus Nitro Elite Series Collection from Mattel. This is the newest wave. This is Series 7 from the Monday Night Wars line. So shout out to Mattel for sending me this set. I know they did send me the Great Muda Chase, the Dark Carnival. We'll go over that, but somehow it got lost in translation. There was a mix-up or something like that. But either way, salute to Mattel for sending me this set, and it's going to be a fun one. And it's a $1 trillion man Ted DiBiase Build-A-Figure Wave set, so it is a set of 5, and if you include the Chase, that's 6. And hopefully I'll get my hands on that one sooner than later. These haven't hit stores yet. I know my boy Alex West has reviewed the Hollywood Hogan, so we'll shout out him when we go over the Hogan, but this will be a ranking and review of the new series, so let's get right down to it. And coming in at number 5, no surprise, it's Hollywood Hulk Hogan during a time in WCW when things weren't exactly popping too much. It was November of 1998. I believe it's kind of in the middle or towards the end of that the turn between WCW and WWE kind of taking over. But yeah, we got some new stuff here, some for the better, some for the worse. I think we're just at this point all Hulk Hogan'd out. I know Ozer and Magic, shout out to those guys, are doing a lot of interviews right now, and I haven't been able to watch a whole lot of them. But one of the questions I would have is, I mean, with all the stuff going on with Hulk Hogan, and they probably can't answer, it's like, are you guys going to just keep still pumping out Hulk Hogan? And same exact reuse, and we're just, how many Hulk Hogans can we get? Even Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I think if you're going to throw a Hulk Hogan in the Monday Night War set, having a Monday night, I mean, having an NWO Hollywood version is good. One thing that's nice is there's no cut down the shirt. It's in the back, so that's a nice change there on the tank top. As you could see, it was so terrible having just the W disjointed because of the Velcro, you know what I mean, that we got in the back. So you know, it's Hogan. We've gotten a million. I think they overcompensated for the fact in the 3-pack that he was so short. I don't have a bunch of Hulk Hogans to compare. I did some moving, and I actually did get the Greatest Hits Ultimate re-release, which is a fantastic Hogan. That'd probably be the one I'd show, but I can't find it at the moment. What's new here is the beanie. Obviously, back in the day, it said New York Yankees, and shout out to MDT for the image in his breakdown. And new shades here, I think. I don't know if we've seen these before back in the day. We'll pop that off. So at least we do have some newness. It's not just a straight re-release. From the looks of it, I mean, the face scan is pretty good. And I don't know, like, the jaw opened is, you know, kind of wacky, especially when you look at the cover. He's kind of smooth. I wish we had that, or at least an additional face sculpt. But with the glasses, it just looks so damn goofy and bad. And I do like having this plastic strap here that's kind of see-through. You know, eventually you'll have to take it off, but it does hold in the glasses, which has kind of been a problem throughout action figures. And pop that off. Does have a good hot dog tan, so that's an improvement from obvious previous Hollywood Hogans. And there's the new legs. I mean, this looks really nice on the boots, but you got this whole wide space here between the calf and the knee, and it just looks really skinny and tall. And yeah, I don't know. Doesn't, you know, he's skipping leg day. I mean, Hulk Hogan does do the leg drop, but maybe at this age I'd have to go and look and see. We got some same old glove molds and everything like that. But yeah, this was, ironically, they released this Hulk Hogan as he, back then in 1998 on Nitro, was announcing his candidacy for president of the U.S. A real American beer, brother. So it was nice to see a real American beer in the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. I kid you, but man, it could have been. Either way, it's Hulk Hogan. It was smart to include Ted DiBiase's head sculpt, because that always seems like the most in-demand figures is the one that has the head sculpt in there for various reasons. Hulk Hogan does come with the two sweet hands, the two sweet hands. So those are always welcome, of course. You can see the glove mold there. And then here's some comparisons. Shout out to Alex West. He's the king of Hogan figs and reviews, and he did a bunch of side-by-side comparisons that you can see right on the screen. So shout out to him. Go check out his review when you get a chance. At the end of the day, man, I gotta give this one, I'm gonna go 3 out of 5. I don't think it's terrible. It might even be slightly above average. It's fine. A 6 out of 10 on the scale. It's just Hulk Hogan out, brother. That's it. I mean, that's all it really comes down to. But Hogan, sorry, man, you're at the bottom, brother, at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is the King, Jerry Lawler from Raw, May 19th, 1998. He got sick of being pushed around by big boys like Austin and Taker. And, he's the king of Memphis. So he snuck Al Snow into his hometown arena to act as his bodyguard. So, yeah, a lot of shenanigans going on at this time in the Monday Night Wars. But this is simply, it's not a re-release, it's a repaint. So, look, I moved a couple months ago, but I have not gone through all my Elite figures. And we have I believe it was Survivor Series, but you can correct me in the comments, from that Build-A-Figure set. I believe it was John Cone. But to do a comparison, this is one of the few figures I was able to just grab right out of the bin. And I don't know where his jacket and his crown are. Probably at the bottom of that bin filled with like Star Wars stuff. So I'm not going to go through it. But as you can see, same exact face sculpt. We'll plop off the crown. Same sculpt as it looks of it. I mean, even the smirk and the detail actually probably look just a little different on the right. Feels like there's more detail in the Survivor Series, but you guys can let me know. Same kind of chest there. We'll plop off the coat, but I just hate this coat. Maybe there's a reason why it wasn't on there, because I had him at the commentary desk. You could just, it's a straight jacket. It's a straight jacket. They've not gone cloth. In a Monday Night War set for a retailer company, you're not going to get like something new, like a brand new jacket and a Jerry Lawler. You're just not. Maybe an Ultimate Lawler or something like that, which honestly is not a bad idea. I mean, we got an Ultimate Bischoff. Why not an Ultimate Lawler, right? So if you guys want that, let me know in the comments. But yeah, as you can see, it's just the opposite colors, and it's going to take me a minute to take off this jacket, so I'll be right back. So here's a comparison between the two Kings, and actually what's interesting, it looks like almost a different cut on the singlet here. As you can see, you plop that up, and it's got like almost a curve, and you can waist swivel, but you can't torso swivel, so it almost seems off, where this one is a little straighter, but then it's the same deal. You pull that up, so I don't know, it looks like it probably is the same thing now that I look at it, but yeah, it's just the color. It is the same thing, and it's off, as you can see, because of the torso cut. Chest hair seems to be about the same here, but yeah, it's just opposite colors. Everything is the same. You still got, you got pinless here, pinless legs. So that's a difference. This is the Survivor Series, just to remind you, and this is the Monday Night War. So you do have the pinless legs there. Bolt. The boot mold seems to be the same on there. I'm not going to go through a lot of articulation on figures we've already had, or any articulation, because it's not like we've got butterfly joints or anything like that. But let's see if we had pins on the arms that I can investigate for you. And no, they were pinless already, so there's no change there. And it looks like there's a little more 5 o'clock shadow there. You can see I'm a little rusty reviews, kind of slurring my words. I'm real nervous in front of the WWE universe. It's been a while, but no, I'm just playing with you. But yeah, basically the same figure. Looks like he's got a little more blue in the eye. I could be bugging, but skin tone seems the same. This one seems like more bloated, but it's the same figure, just different paints. So if you weren't able to snag this Lawler, this guy's going to be much higher on your list, and at least it's not a straight re-release, which it seemed for many, and I can't blame them, with just opposite colors on the singlet and legs. But at the end of the day, I hate the jacket. I love the King face sculpt. There's a reason I picked up that figure. And he does come with the C-grip hands. I mean, the fisties to go along with those C-grip hands. But yeah, he's great without the jacket. And the jacket, I don't even know where it is at this point, but I just not a fan of straight jackets. And we need cloth goods for Lawler very badly. I'm going to go, man, I'm going to go 3.25 for him. It's just a simple re-release. I know the other guy's hard to get, I guess. So a good re-release, a good addition to the set. I ain't mad at it. Number 4, Jerry the King. Number 3, it's the Build-A-Figure himself, the $1 trillion man, a trillionaire Ted Dibiase. And it looks like a simple plain figure in a black suit, but there's actually a lot going on with this guy, at least new. Now, I don't have a lot of Ted DiBiase's. Wasn't able to grab the Coliseum collection just yet, so I don't know if this is a reuse of the same face sculpt. You let me know in the comments where this face sculpt comes from, but I do like it. I think it's like a little bit version of a little older Ted, not quite too old, Minister Ted or whatever, but yeah, so what's new here is you've got a collared shirt underneath and it has a nice articulation cutting through it. Now it's missing, like it's supposed to be a dress shirt. So I don't know, it's kind of a weird polo in a way in the back, and we'll see if we can slip off that coat. But yeah, everything feels good. Usually Build-A-Figures just feel cheap. But this actually feels good. The leg mold, from what I'm hearing, is different than the suited Muhammad Ali that's been used for all the Build-A-Figures like Rick Rude and stuff. So you're getting a good, nice double knee there and solid articulation. And you got the nice 360 boot rocker. Head looks awfully slim, looking like he's been doing some yoga there, DDP yoga. Not that he really needed it. I think he's always taken care of himself, but he looks really thin without that vest. Yeah, this is a much better, more fun Build-A-Figure than Ted, but, I'll take it. Ted's definitely not at the bottom of the Build-A-Figure list. I mean, neither one is like the Disciple. That was like by far and away the best of the year last year, right? And Ted does come with these ravishing Rick Rude, palm striking hands, Seth Rollins hands. But they came with the Jerry the Lawler set. There he is. He's looking a little sleepy, but maybe giving him a bag of money or just something else, an NWO bag of money, and just something else to just add some pizzazz to this guy. Because, prior Build-A-Figures like John Cone and Teddy Long came with all the ref hands and everything. So I think they kind of cheapened out on this one. But, again, I'm glad to add him to my NWO world. Not so bad. At number 3, I'll give him, let's give him 3.25-3.5. So a little better than the Lawler. Probably worse than the Lawler if you already have the Lawler. That I'll admit. Because, it is just a simple Build-A-Figure. But, yeah, not bad. Number 2, it's Great Muta. Yeah, you figured he'd be number 1 on my list because I'm a massive Great Muta mark. I mean, how awesome would it have been if I had this before I met the Great Muta? That was definitely one of my highlights, if not the highlight for me, other than being at WrestleMania for WrestleMania weekend, as you can see in the pictures. And yeah, I mean, right off the rip, I'll compare him to the Ultimate. Of course, these are 2 different eras. Great Muta, so you're going to get the taller Ultimate, and he's going to have the added articulation. But shout out to Bill McKenna, head designer there of WWE Figs, because he's a massive weeb like me, big Japanese mark. So I'm sure he's having the time of his life making these figures. And I do have the Chase, but I got it signed and sealed, hoping to come across another one to open. So I don't have that to compare. But yeah, let's take a dive into Muda and the Mist. And this came during a time of 97. So right in the very early days of NWO, around the summer of 97. Yeah, Muda was facing the Giant then and using his Mist and whatever. But as you can see, the hair is longer on this set. It's funny because on the box promo that we have here, the hair matches, but then in the image and the photo that we have here, sorry, we got the glare, it matches this hair. So interesting. Maybe we'll get an Ultimate NWO Muda, but he does have the matching armband, same as the picture. And again, there is a Chase version. Mattel said they sent it to me. It was not in this giant box, along with a couple other things that were supposed to be in there. Something happened. But, they tried. Now it might be tough. I do have 2 on the way from Walmart CollectorCon. But hopefully I can stumble across some before that even hits my pre-order. But if not, maybe one of them will be at the Chase. Who knows with that thing. So Walmart, It's shenanigans as always. But take a look at the detail on the armband. And this is obviously where the money went in the set. Great Muda. And then the next figure we have in the line. Give you a nice look. Muda's face. You could see the eyes popping out through the W. That's creepy, huh? And take a look at the detail on the tongue. It's almost like sparkly blue off the face there. And yeah, it's supposed to have all that like kind of jotted paint, but it looks really good. I think they did an excellent job. I know Vietnam, things are a little shaky with some of the paint, but I'm not mad at this. It's not like super clean and pristine and perfect. But, you know, it's good enough for me. And, I mean, if he's wrestling, it's going to get worn out a little bit. But it's not, like, worn out like the Ultimate Warrior's worn out skull. But, yeah, there's just a nice look. We get the NWO shirt. Here he is shirtless. Before I forget, he comes with 2 mic holding hands, C-grip hands, you know, in case you want to hold the shirt or anything like that. But, and then do want to compare. We've got, I might be using different hands here, but he's got tape on the right hand, unlike the Ultimate. Maybe the Ultimate did come with it. I didn't really check the box before the review. My bad on that. But it looks like it's the same exact. Oh no, it's a different. It's going to be a different sculpt because this is Ultimate with butterflies. But I think it was Bo Dallas, the Bo Dallas build that we haven't seen in a minute. So that's good, you know. But it looks good for Muda from then. He was really slim. Kind of had a Kenny Omega build, maybe a little slimmer than Omega back then. But yeah, overall, this is a fantastic figure. Super fun to pose. Great deco all the way around. And I think we'll get more NWO Mudas on the way. I know we get the retirement one against Shinsuke coming and the Target Legends line. But I can get you a nice look of him in the Nitro ring. But yeah, this Nitro ring, now do we wish we had the Nitro stage with all these figures coming out? I think we do. I know I would have had room for it now, but maybe we'll see a resurrection at this point. Great Muda is fantastic. Great. Man, I don't know. I'll go 4 1/4 for this guy because I didn't get the chase to compare the Dark Carnival version. Dark Carnival, as they say in Boston. But yeah, the Dark Carnival NWO Muda would have been fun. Hopefully I can throw that up on a live stream soon. But yeah, I'll go 4 1/4 at number 2 for the Great Muda. All right, and the final spot here in the ranking of the Monday Night Wars Series 7 is none other than Albert. I don't even think he was Prince Albert at this time. And I definitely didn't have Albert in my pre-orders. I definitely didn't have him in a most wanted list. And he might go down as one of the best figures of the year, no lies. I mean, he only does come with the C-grips and then, of course, the torso for Teddy. But this was around the time Al and the Boss Man teamed up on Raw, you know, in '99, in November of '99, and they took on Rock, and then the Rock and Sock connection happened as a reunion. So he was part of that blessed moment, of course. And, you know, he's a former Intercontinental champ, but the amount of detail they went in on this guy, they definitely didn't mess around. They threw some money. Comes with the same hands that we saw with Ted DiBiase as the alternate hands. We get just the hair all over, and he's definitely one of the hairiest figures we've had to date for sure. I forgot which figure Bill was talking about as one of the hairiest to come on. Oh, actually, you know what that was? That was Marvel Legends. I get all these fan streams and interviews, but Dwight was talking about the Weapon X Logan. So this is kind of like the Weapon X Logan when it comes to hair. We're going to have to compare this guy to Weapon X Logan when that comes out. But yeah, he just feels really good. No butterflies or anything like that. But yeah, double elbows. But yeah, just the amount of detail. Let's do like a nice, very up close shot there. And we've got you get the piercings and the nose. On the chin piercings, you get the nice chain. Almost like a zipper kind of chain in a way. And it's just a lot of detail. I don't even know what that says. Just Pierce. Oh, it says Pierce. Just Pierce. Adam Pierce. Guess what it says? Just Pierce. I never really realized what that said. But yeah, this was 1999. So, but yeah, the face scan is tremendous. Got piercings there. Let's see if we can take a look and see how it's clean. Yeah, it looks good. Wild piercings. Got one on the left, one on the right. Wish I had the headbangers kind of. So we do have a little bit of that crack there that happens sometimes. Thankfully, it's not on the top of the head. Nice, clean shaven head. The bally locks and the gangs of the Circle of Jerks will be proud of that. But yeah, looking good. And then there's the nice logo on the back. This Albert's awesome. Man, he's going to go great with the headbangers or boss man or whatever, but all the way through. Again, only comes with C-grip hands, no wild accessories or anything like that, but he was a beefy boy. Look at the quads on this guy. They're tremendous. Big, beefy arms. I know MDT said in a preview he'd like to see these arms on Owens instead of like the skinnier arms. But yeah, this is a great mold. Got these knee pads and you can... And I didn't even notice that. Oh, crap. Got a tattoo there. Let's get a look at that. It's like a gator or dragon or something. Like a cat. That's wild. And then he's got one on the other side. Oh yeah, cool. But yeah, this guy looks great. And what was it, Kaientai? But yeah, he came out like he had like a samurai gimmick or something like that. I totally forgot what it was. But maybe that's one I'll have to grab because that's up my alley being a Japanese wrestling aficionado. But yeah, this guy is tremendous. He's really tremendous for, a wave like this where it's a lot of reuse, a lot of re-releasing and stuff like that. This guy feels like he's all new. A lot of money went into him. A lot of money went into Muda. I gotta go like 4.25 - 4.5. I don't think he's quite like an elite level figure. I mean, he is an elite figure, but wouldn't say like for figure of the year, I would say like it's got to be 9 plus, 9 out of 10 plus, but he's almost there. He's right on the covet. He reminds me kind of like Kevin Nash and the Teddy wave and, something like that. Like some of the better Monday Night War figures. I mean, like Stone Cold has been a favorite in the Monday Night War line. Like he's knocked it out of the park 2 out of 3 times, or at least 2 times, I think. The Ruthless Aggression was all right. But yeah, awesome figure all the way around. And thanks again, Mattel, because I wouldn't have thought to get this guy. I've never been an Albert guy, but I'm glad to add him to my collection. So yeah, number 1, Big Al, Albert. So guys, that's going to be a wrap on the Monday Night War Series 7 ranking and review. Thanks for watching. Overall, this is a cool set. I love the NWO theme with 3 members. Obviously, left, center, and right. And I don't think the WWE editions were the worst. I mean, we can always get another Jerry Lawler. A lot of people building their worlds. We basically got 2 role-playing, story-building characters here with Dibiase and Lawler. Obviously, like retired wrestlers, managers, announcers, and Prince Albert is among the best Monday Night War figures they've ever had. So I think overall, this is a very, very solid set. Could these be better? There's, like Hogan. I wouldn't say he was a disaster, but there's some issues there, obviously. But overall, I mean, we got great Muda, dude. We got great Muda, and there was a chase, and I guess I'll be chasing it because it chased away from me in the mail. But either way, shout out again to Mattel for sending this over. And if you guys love this and you want to see more, definitely give me a like and subscribe to the channel. We go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern, or at least we try to. We try to. Sometimes life gets in the way, but we definitely want to do more WWE coverage. We've done it lately. We did an amazing post WrestleMania wrap up with wrestling figure news and My Damn Toys. So check that out if you haven't already. But in the meantime, everyone stay good, and I'll catch you in the twirl, all right? But maybe not at Walmart. Peace.